This is the plaintiff, Suzanne Pope. She says she sold a couch to the defendant, and once she had it in her possession, she stopped payment on the check she gave her. When she asked the defendant why, the snooty woman told her she simply didn't want it anymore and wanted her to go pick it up and take it back. Is that woman serious? She's not a department store. That's why she's suing her for the $500 she's owed. This is the defendant, Audrey. She says she was horrified when she received the sofa a few days later because it now smelled of dog urine and was in terrible condition. Her son wouldn't even let her bring the thing into their house. It smelled so bad. She told the woman to take the disgusting thing back, but she won't, so here they are in court. She's accused of copping out on a couch.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff sold a couch to the defendant, and the lady stopped payment, but she says the couch had dog urine on it. It's the case of you're in big trouble now.
Thank you, Douglas. Suzanne Pope?
Yes.
You are suing Dr. Audrey. Okay, you've asked us not to mention your last name. That's fine. Dr. Audrey, for $500 that you say she owes you for a sofa that she purchased from you and refuses to pay. Tell me what happened.
I put an ad on Craigslist, and Dr. Audrey responded to the ad. So we started communicating through text and made arrangements for her to come and actually see the couches. She came, she looked at the couches, she sat on the couches, she inspected the couches.
Where was the couch in your house?
It was in my finished basement.
Okay, go on.
She walked around the couches, she sat on the couches. She pointed out that one of the cushions, wasn't as firm as the others. I mean, she did a thorough inspection and then started to haggle me on the price for the couch, said she loved the couches, wanted the couches, and then wrote me a check for the couch.
For how much?
It was for $350.
So you end up negotiating the price down after she looks and inspects it from $500 to $350.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you suing for $500?
I am suing for the original.
Because you're angry?
No, it was what I originally.
But if the contract's for $350, why wouldn't you sue for $350?
She canceled the check. She made me miss work. I mean, there's
right, because you're angry. Okay, I got it. All right, so now she says, I want it. Gives you a check.
Yes.
Okay, why'd you accept the check?
I looked at the check. She's from Connecticut, a wealthy section of Connecticut. She's a doctor. Didn't really want to take the check, but I said, you know what?
If you're ever going to take a check, this might be the time.
Well, I'm going to take a leap of faith and accept the check.
I mean, it's not that you shouldn't accept the check. It's that then you don't let her take the thing until the check clears. It's one or the other. But you put yourself in this position in any event.
I did. I wanted to
I'm sure
believe.
You're kicking yourself. All right, so you take the check, and then what happens?
She then starts sending text messages saying that she is going to make arrangements for a moving company to come and get the couches. And could I possibly be around on Saturday for them to come and get the couches? I had to rearrange my schedule to try to accommodate her. And so the delivery company, she confirmed that they were coming, the time that they were coming, and they showed up, and they came and they took the couches from the home.
Okay.
They delivered the couches to her home, and she then canceled the check.
First she texted you to say the delivery came.
Yes.
Right? And then she cancels the check?
Yes.
When did she cancel the check?
The bank couldn't really see when she canceled it, but they said that if they were going to give it a guesstimate, it would have been that Monday or Tuesday.
Right. All right, so then what happens?
So now the check is canceled.
Stop payment. She put a stop payment on it. So you find that out, and what do?
I text her and said, what are you doing? And
well, it's juicier than that. What'd you text her?
Well, I have the text receipts if you want to see them.
I do. I want to read them out loud. In fact, I want you to read them out loud. I am demanding payment for these couches. You are a thief. How dare you stop payment on check? I will track you down through investigator and legally. I don't care if it costs me more money than the transaction. You're not getting away with it. I love it. I don't know why you're being so shy. In fact, what you did was you listed her in your phone book. You actually put her in your contacts under the word thief.
Yes.
That way, when she texted you, you could see that she was a thief. Why aren't you a thief? Why isn't she right?
First of all, I'm a single mom. I'm a dental hygienist.
I'm sorry, you're a dental hygienist?
Yes, I am.
Why do your checks say doctor?
Because when I was in school, I wrote a book, and the ADA published it, and I gave them the book, and they bestowed upon me an honorarium of a doctorate degree from the American Dental Association for a book that was in print for 10 years.
What was the book?
The Tooth Survival book. No one's really seen it. It's just one.
So you have an honorary degree. So you actually write it on your check as opposed to putting your trophy on your mantle? You actually wrote on your check, you're representing to other people that you're a doctor? That's kind of manipulative or
I also
mental,
completed,
one or the other. I'm sorry, who's the fellow with you?
This is my son, Jack.
I'm sorry. I know that's your mom and you love her, but that is kind of sick.
Well, I also completed a 5-year double-blind study. And
I don't care if you ran a triathlon. It doesn't make you a doctor. You know what makes you a doctor? Going to medical school or to dental school. That makes you a doctor. You're kind of misrepresented. You thought she was a doctor.
Correct.
Yeah, nice. All right, go on. Dr. Audrey, tell me more. Do you make everybody call you Dr. Audrey? Do you make the
No.
dentist call you Dr. Audrey?
No way.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
use that. Well, it's like a PhD.
All right, so
calls
you
a
see
doctor.
an ad in Craigslist for a sectional couch for $500. So you
No,
go
it
over there
was
and you
a
look at it.
It was Bloomingdale's leather sofa for $450.
Okay.
It took about 2 weeks to coordinate with her to look at it. She would only allow me to come and see it in the late evening after work. So I managed.
I thought you went to see it at 5:30.
Yeah, but
I see in the text that she was waiting for you at one point, available from 2:30 to 5:30. You were the one who couldn't make it over there because you had to work. Well, I'm not sure what you're saying.
It took about an hour and a half between
Okay. All right.
I-95 traffic.
So in any event, you
find
go to
her
see it at
place.
5:30, not late in the evening, at 5:30 when it's light out, right? And what happens?
It wasn't all that light out. I arrived at her house, and there's a sofa on her back lawn or wherever that was, and she leads me into the house, and then she leads me down into a very narrow downstairs, and all the light bulbs were unscrewed, and there was only one light bulb on the stairwell that was screwed in, that was working properly.
Did you notice that as you were walking into the basement?
Not until after I was downstairs did I notice.
Right, once
that.
you're downstairs, do you notice that they have all the light bulbs?
I asked her
in?
what's going on with the lights, so she said they weren't working, and then I looked closely, and you could see it was kind of like unscrewed.
What do you want me to conclude from that? I mean, or what are you concluding now from that?
That it was a little deceptive, and that
Because they're trying to hide stains or what? Well, it's a leather sofa. Does it have
condition.
stains or cracks or whatever? Okay, if that's the case, why didn't you turn around and walk out of the house?
She was blocking the door.
She wouldn't let you leave?
No, she wouldn't.
I'm sorry. You didn't leave the house because she kidnapped you?
Well, I felt intimidated because she was like, "Do you want it or not?" kind of thing.
So why didn't you just say not, doctor, and walk out?
I should have. I should have.
Instead, what you did was haggle with her, inspect the couch, and buy it. What are you talking about?
Well, I felt kind of like the only way I was going to get out of there is if I got a check to her. I was very intimidated.
So she has the word doctor on her check and she's a hygienist. Is that dishonest?
Oh, yeah, she's totally lying. False representation.
Can the judge consider that in evaluating her credibility?
No,
Why?
because that's just a personal belief. It's not fact.
Well, it's not fact. It's actually deceptive.
Well, unless she got an actual doctorate's degree and went into medical school, then she's a doctor. If she didn't do that, she's not a doctor.
She's not a doctor. The question is, she deceptive going inside the courtroom?
They intimidated you into buying the couch?
I felt that way. And then I received all
They
these.
intimidated you so much that you haggled them down to $350?
Well, she wanted $450, and it was just like,
You were so afraid for your life that you haggled them down $100 off of the couch? Why did you stop payment on the check?
because when the couches arrived, it cost me $200 to get them there. And when they got to the house, they really smelled terrible. And
Who do you live with in your house?
My son,
And that's it?
yes.
So when they get to the house, they smelled terrible. How'd they smell when you were down there?
Well, you really couldn't tell that much because the house didn't smell that great, and she didn't let her dog downstairs.
So she deceptively made the rest of her house smell awful so that you couldn't tell that her couch smelled awful. You didn't
Well-
put your nose on the couch?
No.
But you put your nose on the couch when the couch came.
Well, the whole house smelled when it came into the house.
Her couch made your house smell awful. Okay. What else was wrong with it?
It was ripped, and when it was in her house, it was against the walls, and you couldn't see behind it at all. And when you looked at the back of it, it was very badly scratched. And
Do you have pictures of the couch?
I wish I did. No, I don't.
I wish you did too. Where's the couch?
It was in my garage for like several months. And actually, I tried to relist it on Craigslist and was hoping to
you
sell
tried to relist it on
And
Craigslist?
I tried to get money, and I was going to send her the money. And nobody would take it.
Let me see your posting on Craigslist. So where's the couch now?
Finally, someone took it away.
Someone, what does that mean? Did someone buy it from you?
No, they took it away.
Took it away to where?
I'm not quite sure. They took it,
Someone wanted it?
I guess.
Do you have pictures of the couch?
I do.
I guess because you listed it?
And I have pictures exactly the way they were when she came to see it.
Well, that's interesting. Pictures of the scuffed marks and the torn spots.
Honey, you bought a $350 leather sofa that was how old?
I bought it when my youngest was,
Okay, is this
4 years
where-
old.
Was this upstairs?
this was downstairs, this is my
This
basement.
is, so it's not pushed against a wall. What are you talking about that you couldn't see the back of it?
Well, that's not how it was when I got
That's
there.
exactly the way it was.
This is the basement?
This is the basement.
Did you unscrew a bunch of bulbs when she was coming in?
The way you see it is
Did you
what
block her path to exit?
No, Your Honor, I did not.
Did you bully her into negotiating down the price from 500 or 450 to 350?
No.
Did you get charges on the stop payment check from your bank?
Oh, yeah.
May I see them? How do you think this is going to go for you, doctor?
I know.
Do you think that I'm going to buy that they forced you into buying it unknowingly? Do you see the flaw with your theory when it's being offered at 500 and you talk them down to 350? The flaw in your theory? I think that the couch came and then maybe that day you didn't really like the couch. It didn't match with your decor. It didn't fit in your house. There could be 100 other reasons that you changed your mind at that point. Maybe your son didn't like it when you brought it in. I don't know. But you don't get to change your mind. You're buying a used item and that's it. There's no refunds. She's not Macy's. She's not Bloomingdale's. You buy it and you pay for it. But you decided to create a situation that doesn't exist, which is your option to change your mind. Pay the lady. It's $350 plus your court costs plus your bank fees. That's my judgment.
Well, the defendant's out in the hallway here after losing this case. You think you did the right thing still?
I feel I did the right thing to protect myself from a situation where I was deceived, I think, in the quality and what was going on with that
You
sofa.
walked in there, you bought the couch, you paid for it. Why should that be her? Why should you put it on her after that?
I tried to negotiate with her, and I tried to reason with her, and that she was a little dishonest in representation of that sofa and how to look at it and how to view it. And I didn't think that was right.
How to look at it, how to view. You looked at it, you were there, you looked at it, you viewed it.
Well, in the dark.
Dark. Okay, right down this way. Head around the corner with Officer McIntosh. So how'd you enjoy dealing with Dr. Audrey?
Interesting.
I mean, what? And how do you call her interesting?
She's quite a character, let's put it that way.
What was she like when she was there looking at the couch?
She went around the couch, she sat on the couch, she inspected that couch. She was there for 15 minutes, making sure that this is exactly what she wanted. And so...
Another happy customer, huh?
Another happy customer.
Okay. Harvey?
We have talked about this before. When you buy a used item, there is almost no way you can undo the sale just because you don't like the item. The only way you can really do it is if you can prove some kind of fraud, a material misrepresentation of a big fact.